Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to One Piece chapter 100, 100? Uh, 1090, actually. 1090. Yeah. This chapter actually, like the early um translations of it came out like super quick. Like really, I was super surprised by that. It wasn't TCV, it was someone else. But I still wanted to wait for TCV. But then when I do think I don't know when they got to it. But by that time I was you know doing other videos. I was putting other videos as priority. So I waited, and now 1090 is now here with the official translation. So might as well. Though I do wonder how it would differ from the fan one that I'm just not gonna read this time. Happens though. But yeah. So 10. Let's talk just a little bit about 1089. So yeah, the whole geographical consequence of using the big ass laser death ray beam was the biggest earthquake that had no parallel recorded in history. It was felt in the East Blue, in the South Blue, the West Blue, all the blues. And it made it so that the ocean actually went up by in like a few. Yeah, okay, yeah. It caused the worldwide sea level to rise by about 1 meter. And even though I don't know actually if I would have like immediately thought of Water 7 if they did not have a panel for it, but I do think it's neat that Oda was like here, all Water 7. This is definitely gonna be a place that will be affected by this for sure. Like the major iceberg, he had plans to like make Water 7 into a boat, right? To make it so that that wouldn't be a problem anymore, especially with Aqua Laguna. Kind of like Thriller Bark, but I don't think he would have been able to already do that in 2 years. So yeah, this is still gonna be bad for them. So, and we also see like a panel with Wano. So I was thinking, maybe just why specifically did Oda choose these places? Because he also chose Reverse Mountain with Laboon, but I have no idea. Maybe, well, other than it's a very important place in the world, and just if this is like in real time, because we do see Laboon with all of his scars. This is the first time that we've seen Laboon after the Straw Hats met him, which is kind of crazy. I really thought Ola was gonna hold out on that until we got to the end with Brooke reuniting with him. But yeah, Wano, because the whole we found out that a long time ago, like basically Wano, you have this, and then Wano, the Wano that we know here, it's right here at like the top of like a mountain, or like like this. And then but Wano used to be like all the way over here, and the sea levels kept rising as the years went by until it got to here. So I wonder if that's also gonna be a problem for them, that the sea level is gonna keep rising and they're gonna keep building up. But yeah, there was a whole created in the middle of the scene where Lelouchia used to be. And just, yeah, my first thought when I was reading it, 1089, was like, that seems very, very similar to uh, to Enies Lobby. Because also of here, just an enormous hole in the sea that waterfalls are pouring into. And there is no sign of the hole filling up. Yeah, so this hole seems like it goes on and on, endless. But also, like, yeah, like, there's almost like if there was like an invisible ground too, doesn't it? At least from what we could see in the structure in Yugoslavia, because like I thought of it, and my first thought was just like to be like, nah, it can't be, because as we know, well, just the way that I think was him that said it, or either them or the Gorosei, who was uh, like gave the impression basically that Vegapunk was the one who made the device that can shoot the death lasers. But then other people have been coming up with the idea that it's not that Vegapunk created it. It's just an ancient weapon. We don't know specifically that it's one of the 3 ancient weapons, but it's probably one that was created during the Void Century. It just didn't have like fuel to actually make it work. And I think it was York who made it, and that's what they call the fuel, mother flame. So therefore now they could actually start using it. But maybe Enies Lobby, the hole in Enies Lobby, was made during the Void Century. But after that, the device hasn't been able to be used again because it didn't have any fuel. But now, they were able to use it because of York. So that's a thought. And then we go back to Egghead. And yeah, this guy, where we are seeing that there was a group of 9 vice admirals outside of Egghead. I said that the one beside Dole, the one with the like multiple X's. I don't know if I said he looked familiar. I might have not said anything. But regardless of whether I recognize him or not, we have seen him before. I'm pretty sure. But I don't remember his name. It's been like 2 weeks. I don't think he's Doberman. Wait, let me check. One Piece Doberman. No, it's not him. Well, actually, no, it is him. It is him. Look at all the scars. Okay. So this is indeed Doberman. I see. Okay, so let me check real quick. So if Doberman is one outside of Egghead with Doll. Yeah, he's one of the 5 vice admirals who led the Buster Call against Enies Lobby. Okay, good. I was about to like just completely draw a blank, but I was like, no. I do have a good guess. So that's cool that Oda brought him back for what is essentially a bigger Buster Call. But it is interesting that, if it was a Buster Call, they would not be waiting for anything. They would just be blasting the island. Because that's just that's just what a obstacle is. Although maybe they're being cautious because it is egghead, and they don't know exactly what it is there that could counter everyone there, including Borsalino, which is there eating some, I want to say, ramen. But he talks a little bit about with Sentomaru, and then we get to talking a little bit with Senchi Garcia, and Doberman is the one talking to him. Okay, don't let them figure out that I'm here. Like this. Oh yeah, Morgans. I still don't know how Morgans got the information, even though it's completely inaccurate. But he did get the information that the Straw Hat crew barricades itself with Vegapunk as the prisoner. And I do like that Doberman is relaying the information basically as he knows it. So that lets us know, what it is that they know that is different from what we know. It's been an entire day. We don't know what's going on. You'll evacuating. Oh yeah, yes. Senchi Garcia basically pulled on a kind of being like, what if they know too much? Just sink them. Everyone who worked on it that left. That's cruel, but I mean it is expected. Yeah, some people also were hung up on this line. Doberman asked what they're to do about Jewelry Bunny, and then Sanjay Garcia just says, "Kuma's daughter? She has no more benefit to us. Leave her there. She's just a girl." And in the TCV scan, they said she's just a little girl. And some people were speculating that, Bonnie's real age is actually a little girl. The one that we saw when she first was thrown into the direction of the Straw Hat ship at the beginning of the arc. Which I don't really... We'll see how that turns out. But right now, I don't think it's super important. But I think it would make sense too. And then we get the call between the Kolosei and York. And when you only know about the Sterling's betrayal. Oh yeah, they did actually promise her to make her a celestial dragon. Now whether they were lying or they were actually going to do so, it's a different matter. But it's interesting that they seemingly agree to it. What are the Straw Hats doing? You should tell us. Why is the Flitz are you going to war with me? York, we have changed our minds. Are you able to create smaller plane? Oh, now you'll play along. I'm not surprised you want it. I'm glad I sent it to you. Yeah. And this is where we get to the end. So promise me you won't hurt me or the lab. Understood. And make me a celestial dragon. It'll be done. Then you get a deal. And then the first thing I want you to do is to come save me before Straw Hat Fluffy kills me. That was so funny. Quick and clever them all for me. And yeah, pretty much every Straw Hat is there except for Robin, which I'm still finding interesting. I would wonder why was the decision to, to have her not here. What is she doing that is not here with the crew? What's so much more important? Also, there's no Kaku or Stussy. And I think one of the satellites that was damaged is not here, alongside Shaka. I do wonder if there's a way to repair Shaka. It would feel a bit, like, oh, he died. Oh, too bad. We're just moving on. But then again, two of the wanted deaths were like that, so who knows? Okay, Now I'm done talking about 1089 and everything that I want to talk about there. Let's start reading 1090. Oh, the title is just Kizaru. Okay. Damn, it's gonna be very focused on him then. I always wanted to know a little bit more about Kizaru. So let's see, because he feels easily the one that we've really gotten to see about the least. Like, I kind of had a good deal of just getting to see how he operates in Marineford, and even during his introduction with Kizaru in Shabondi, it felt more like you know, it was more so, oh god, he's so scary, and that's it, you know. A Black Cat and Kuro Quietly Reading by Tomokia. Interesting. It's cool that people actually still remember Kuro. Hello, this is Monkey D. Luffy, the man who will be king of the pirates. He took the Dendenmushi to say that. Of course he is. It would not be Luffy if he didn't do that. This is giving me End of Fishman Island flashbacks. Wow. Like, this is so big. Like, we're talking the Gorosei, the people that the world thinks are basically in charge of everything in the government. And just casually, just Luffy introducing to them is wild, introducing himself. Luffy, what are you doing? We have Dr. Vegapunk. If you value York's life, move all your ships away from the shore. Okay? That's definitely... I mean, that's a very direct strategy. But it makes... yeah, it doesn't seem like that was a plan. Wow, help me! He's a true monster, just as evil as the stories say. What does this mean? What's happening here? Oh, Morgan says a Black Dendenmushi. World Economic Journal. Really, Luffy? Oh, baby is listening to this. Oh, baby. I I love how horrified she looks. Oh, how can he say that? You are Straw Hat Luffy? Who is still alive in there? Well, some folks are injured and... Luffy, no! Click. A woman's voice. Nico Robin? Oh, was it her? But yeah, damn, they ended the call? I wanted it to continue. That would have been so fun. Even if it was quite reckless. You don't know what kind of information the Gorosei could have gotten just from Luffy being himself. Yeah, information is a weapon. Don't hand your enemies weapons. Yeah, okay. So Robin was there. I guess just Oda thought, man, there's too many characters in here. I'll just draw her next chapter. Like, oh, you know, it was just it's the angle. That's why we didn't see her. Okay, I remember a lot of us speculating, what could she be doing? Nothing. Whoops, sorry, but hey, we're gonna move the ships now. Oh, they're gonna move the ships now. No, they won't. How dumb do you think the Navy is? Okay, let's see what the Gorosei are thinking. Well, specifically Sanjay Garcia, who's the one actually there outside of Egghead. There are 3 things we must retain. York's safety, the Punk Record's brain. Ooh, I don't think we knew that they were after that. And the power plant that creates the mother flame. Ooh, power plant. Everything else is disposable. But Rob Lucci's group is in there, as well as the other side for Pole agents. Thank you, Doberman. At least you care about your own. I speak of the worst case scenario. Don't lose sight of our highest priorities. Yes, sir. Think of human lives as nothing more than insects. They will always breed more to make up for any loss. Oh my god. That's I that's that's such a messed up line. And just from Doberman's demeanor, you can tell he definitely does not agree with it. And just, yeah, the three dots and exclamation points, he's definitely like, oh, before going, yes, sir. Do you realize what you've done? I have an agreement with the five elders. If you hurt me at all, this whole island will go up in smoke, just like Ohara. Nami knocked her ass out with the climate attack. Wow, that hurt. How could you? Oh no, she just smacked her. I'm gonna tell on you to the five elders. Do it. Make my day. It seems like Sora in the background trying to stop her. Hey, whoa, she's unarmed. Are you feeling okay, Robin? Yeah. Huh? I just noticed she's completely bandaged up. What happened? I don't think she was like that when we last saw her. Go. Yes, Chopper, thanks to you. Hey, don't butter me up, you jerk. Just look at the state of me, but remember, I was up against two Seraphim. Oh, Kaku! Yeah, okay, damn, this is just... yeah. I guess we're just to assume this was the aftermath of dealing with York and the Seraphim. Are we not gonna get at least a little bit of a flashback? Yeah, go back to sleep. Okay. That's almost sweet of Lucci. I guess he's remembering when he was injured after his fight with Luffy and Enies Lobby and all the other CP9 agents back then were taking care of him and trying to pay his bills. Wow, Shaka, Pythagoras, Edison. Yeah, what's gonna happen to them? Edison is still alive, Lilith. What about Shaka? Lilith, would you pipe down? I'm getting in touch with the basement. And there's so much going on in this one panel. At least Luffy and Bonnie are happy, just stuffing their faces. 4 seriously wounded. 2 Vegapunks dead. The Straw Hats are... ... So if 2 Vegapunks are dead, can we not recover them at all? Are they actually like dead for real? What's that, Lucci? Talking to myself. Oh, that was him. For a second I thought that was Lilith talking, but no, that was Lucci, okay. He's the one that ended all that left his thought hanging. The Straw Hats are... but he didn't finish it. Just talking to myself. What could that mean? Maybe he's just not gauging, but like just contemplating how strong the Straw Hats have gotten. Are you guys behaving yourselves down there? Level phase basement. Hey, Straw Hats! Not so loudly, they're our enemies. Thanks for the food, you're our saviors. I feel alive again. Ah, this is the Sipin. Well, this the Cypher Pole agents because they're from the different numbers. But yeah, they were let out from their cages and they're being fed. That's very nice of the Straw Hats. I feel alive again. Now just let us get out of here. Sorry, can't do that. That's fair. Could we at least get a change of scenery? It's kind of freaky with them right over there. Huh? Oh, the Seraphim. The Seraphim but the Seraphim are on your side. Yeah, well, what if they go haywire? They're safe, right, Vegapunk? Of course, those bubble balls are made of the same material as the Pacifista MK3's bubble shields. Sea energy is incorporated into its materials. How dare you trap me in this thing? making it the perfect weapon for trapping power users. Ah, oh, that's good to know. Thought they were just bubbles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they were all defeated, and we did not get to see any of it. I really hope we get to see that. Like I said that with 1089, but I'm still repeating it. I really hope we get to see some of it in the anime. You can rest assured, we have not received any orders to kill you. We have no interest in you. So they do have some personality, even when they're not being ordered. You don't? Then I guess we're okay. Be that as it may, I'm grateful to you as a snake. How so? You released us from your stone powers. Strange that shouldn't be part of their programming. Of her programming. Huh. Oh, okay. Just teeny tiny flashback of what seems to be what most people are expecting from her. Hey, Hancock, they're my friends, please, you can undo it. You're the only one who can save them, please. Alright, I'll do it, just stop looking right at me. Okay. Yeah, because some people were saying, well, if she's Hancock, then, she's in love with Luffy, so that means that she must be weak to whatever it is that he asks of her. So that's gonna be like a weak point for her. And that seems to be the case. So that's interesting, considering, as we know, Hancock did not meet him when she was young. So obviously this is from the DNA? No. But we don't know when they got the DNA of the warlords. I don't know how this works. I'm gonna be honest. Just Hancock being in love with Luffy is so ingrained into her DNA, even regardless of when she met him, she was gonna fall in love with him. Sure. Wahaha, even the actual Hancock, a real nasty piece of work, can't turn down a request from Luffy. The only Straw Hat who's actually seen Hancock act like that from up close would know that. Not counting Luffy himself. How funny that her Seraphim is the same way. Yes, the information transmitted through bloodline elements when producing clones is really most fascinating. And you see Vegapunk jotting that down. Thanks a lot for that, Hancock. Eek, did he just say he's in love with me? Yeah, this sounds exactly like how the real Hancock would react. Estella will restore the communication system, but the Frontier Dome still won't open. We can't escape without the barrier receding. It's pointless, there's an encryption code on it, and my brain isn't synced to all of yours, so you won't get it from me. It's not? Huh. You would think the others would have realized when that happened. Oh yeah, we'll see about that. Haha, I'm under the protection of the code and the world itself. I could sure go for some food right now. We're completely surrounded on all sides, Stella. There are 100 ships of various sizes, about 30,000 men, I'd guess. This is quite an ordeal, then. Welcome back, Miss Stussy. Would you like a coffee? So, I guess Stussy was just surveilling the area. Nami, right? You're the navigator? Yep, that's me. Was she drinking? The log post hasn't recorded the signal yet, but we still have one steady needle from one we can use. Oh, that's right. What, doesn't every island have different a different time frame, that you have to stay there until the log post changes? I was gonna say, oh, they already stayed a day, so we shouldn't have already changed, but yeah, I could be misremembering though. It's pointing northeast of here. That would be Elbaf then. Elbaf! We're finally going! The Isle of Giants, at least. At last. Hell yeah, I'm so ready to go to Elbaf, bro. Especially with the little glimpse we saw of it from Shanks and Kid there. Elbaf, Elbaf. Everyone is huge because they're giants. Oh, don't give me that look. Oh yeah. Luci's glaring at Stussy. But I don't know why. Fortunately, your ship is currently here at the level phase, but the Navy ships are waiting along every bit of coastline. We can't leave via the port. NE. The northeast direction we'd be heading is on the backside of the island. Good thing that your ship is with the Megaforce 1. We could use the Megaforce 1 to simply fly over the Navy's blockade, ideally. But the robot can only fly in the airspace over Egghead. Once you leave, it will fall to Earth. No problem. That's where we can use the Sunny's coup de burst to fly even further. That's true. If we fly a kilometer away, none of them will be able to catch us. What? That ship can fly a whole kilometer? Hail, let's do that. Hey, yo, Frankie, you get Vegapunk being impressed at something you did? Go, let's go. It flies on Cola. On Cola? Perfect, but we still need to deactivate the Frontier Dome first. And I won't tell you the code. Let's crack this thing. Never play mind games with Vegapunk. Yeah, you got all the Vegapunks still functional working on it. Lilith, I want you to use the Megaforce 1 too. Let's go move the ship around the back. We gotta hurry, the barrier could come down at any moment. Good point, it means we can escape, but also the enemy can attack us. Oh yeah. Oh, so that's why none of the ships have tried to attack or coming into the island. Because the barrier is still up. I'll admit it, this is the first time ever leaving the island. It ain't a field trip. Whatever it is, we don't have enough food on board. I agree, we did it all in a day. I suggest more pizzas. Cheese is enough, Sanji can make it into pizza on his own. He's pretty cool, huh? A good cook and a good fighter? Yo, you got a girl complimenting Sanji, he's not there just to hear it. Of course it would happen like that. Why are you so cheerful all of a sudden? It's weird. Yeah, I decided I won't kill Vegapunk anymore. I guess crying all night helped you feel better, huh? I wasn't crying. Okay, bruh. Transmission from Rob Lucci. We got details on what's happening inside. Share this with all the ships. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's not like, you know, it wasn't on terms of the deal that they made that Lucci was not gonna contact the world government. Did you hear that, Borsalino? I did. He talked a big game like he was in control, but it seems like they're actually trapped inside. The Frontier Dome is a laser defense system, correct? And you're light. Can you get inside? Quite frankly, I can. But a good friend of mine is defending Vegapunk below it. Oh, Sentomaru? So leap over him. Well, that's not a very sporting thing to do. When a man is making a principled stand like that, I'd prefer to play this one by the book. Ooh, that's interesting. I did not expect Kizaru to basically, you know, I mean, the way that I'm reading what St. J. Garcia said is basically an order, and Kizaru is basically saying, nah, I want to do it my way. And you should know that when we attack, it will mean that countless sea beast weapons and 50 pacifistas under Sentomaru's command will start sinking our ships in response. There's going to be a heavy cost to this. And time is of the essence. Where is the power plant? Rob Lucci is a very capable agent. She sent all of the information I wanted to know. Prepare for battle! Prepare for battle! Prepare for battle! If you can use the 6 powers, make for land when the battle starts. Yes, sir. Liberate the captive purple agents. Roger that. Oh, Cannons are worthless against the pacifistas. Use them on the sea-based weapons. Yes, sir. Whoa, this is fun. It's Sky Island ground. Yep. Dahaha. Hey, take it seriously. Look, there's a sunny. Sacred Yata mirror. Or Yata no Maga Kagami? Whoa. You're finally here, old man. Yo, the way that Sentomato's face is shaded, that's really cool. Pacifistas! Eliminate all hostiles. Here I go, Sentomaru. My defense is the world's greatest. Oof. Huh? Light from below? Someone's here. Someone's strong. Oh, shit. That's not good. Yeah, so Kizaru is definitely gonna go. He's definitely gonna easily beat Sentomaru. And he's gonna get to the Straw Hats faster than they can get into the Sunny. Oh my god. I don't think we're gonna get a repeat of Saboti, but it's definitely not gonna be an easy fight. Just, what can you do? I mean, yes, you know, things should be different now that they're a Yonkoku. So the first option shouldn't be to run, but to try and defeat Kizaru. I don't know though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how Oda wants to take this. But the fact, yeah, definitely Luffy's observation haki has gotten so much better that he can just tell before Kizaru is even there that he's coming. This was quite not how the chapter expected to go, because if you remember, the title of the chapter is just Kizaru, but yet we only get to see him in like the last 5 pages. And while what we do get is interesting, I wanted more. Like, what name or what title the chapter after his nickname, if he's not gonna be a big part of it, or there's not gonna be a big character moment for him. That I would say that's a nitpick from me. But yeah, that chapter title set some false expectations. But regardless, I do wonder. There were a few instances of just, I would say, Lucci acting suspicious, but it's not like we ever planned to trust her. But it's definitely something that, you know, just Lucci basically telling the Marines outside of what's going on inside Egghead. It's definitely not to our advantage, that's for sure. But, you know, just a little bit, you know, very deep inside, I thought that maybe Lucci would see this opportunity to, like, go along with the Straw Hats. And maybe just think to himself, maybe I don't have to actually be part of the government, you know? Maybe I don't have to keep following orders. I can just do what I want. And for him to actually have some character development. Otherwise, what was the damn point of the cover stories for CP9? But that's, you know, I don't think I was being realistic, I guess, with what Oda was setting up. But I don't know, I want to believe that I'm gonna be proven wrong with what this chapter showed of him. But yeah, we also saw Hancock, Seraphim, just being madly in love with Luffy, which, like I said, I have no idea how that works, but apparently Vegapunk doesn't, and he's gonna research more on that. And then just York being just cocky for no reason, just because she knows the code for the dome to come down. And even then, it does seem like the Stella, Edison, and Atlas are gonna be able to do it, while the others get close to the Sunny so they can just basically get ready to leave the moment that the dome goes down. But it seems like, oh, actually, I was gonna say it seems like it already did because of Kizaru coming in, but he did say that he could go in because he's made of light, so it's only him. But it's it's that just him, only one person, but that one person is the strongest of them all that the Marines have outside of Egghead. Yeah, the big incident that the narrator talked about what was gonna happen the next day after the Straw Hats arrived to Egghead, I think it's right about to happen. So yeah, I do think we're still gonna get to Elbaf, regardless, even if there's complications though. Like their big incident will happen, but the Straw Hats will continue on. Even if more of the the satellites get sacrificed. But yeah, that was my reaction to One Piece 1090. So if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Until next time, see ya.